Hey guys, welcome back to the show Palace. Today, we'll talk about why ItsFunneh is no longer a part of the KREW. Let's head into it. ItsFunneh and the KREW. Katla, born October 31, 1995, is a Canadian gaming YouTuber known for playing Minecraft and Roblox with her siblings, collectively known as the KREW, better known online as ItsFunneh, also known as Funny Cake. She and her siblings live in a small bungalow with 2 floors in her early life, with her parents. The basement was always rented out, so they couldn't play in her basement. Her father was a chef, and her mother washed dishes at a local restaurant. Some nights, her parents had very little to eat. At one time, they were broke. She and her siblings were curious that a gummy pizza would expand, and for a minute, they popped it in a microwave. It exploded in the microwave all over. One day, their dad brought home a used Nintendo console given to him by his boss, because the boss's daughter no longer liked it. It came to be called the Famicom. She enjoyed playing it with her and her siblings, but unfortunately, it broke. But they got another one, the Nintendo GameCube. Kat was a shy artist in her elementary days. She would carry her doodle book everywhere and draw stuff that she found interesting.
This is me in elementary. I was also a mini artist. I would carry my doodle book everywhere, drawing things that I thought were fascinating.
They moved houses in 2005 because their parents wanted them to have more space. At that time, she was excited and sad. Kat was described as a weirdo and awkward in their new school.
I let these mean catty girls bully me into silence, and if I could go back in time, I wish I could tell my younger self to have confidence.
But now we believe she left the KREW because there are many signs for her wanting to leave her old friend group, the KREW. Let's look at them in detail. Number 3. Are you holding each other back from getting healthy? A now famous study in the New England Journal of Medicine in 2007 tracked the spread of obesity through a deeply interconnected social network of more than 12,000 individuals, underlining that health behavior is linked to social ties. It turns out that healthy or unhealthy habits can also circulate within smaller community of friends. For example, unhealthy psychological habits can spread from friend to friend, such as a tendency to put each other down or to complain constantly, or your circle may be a culture with an unhealthy body image or disordered eating habits. More seriously, if you're fighting a friend group's normalized substance abuse problem, if we all drink until we black out, doesn't that make it normal? Dropping friends is difficult yet crucial. Indeed, showing up with the same people at the same bar will inevitably lead to the same conduct. Ideally, friends work together to eat better, work together to practice, or weather the horrors of quitting smoking together. But it may be time to distance yourself if your friend pulls you down, pressures you to drink or smoke after you've made it clear that you're trying to change, or otherwise ridicules your attempts to take care of yourself. This is exactly what Draco did to Kat. Number 2. Was ItsFunneh being manipulated? Basically, manipulation is managing others' emotions, and not in a good way. It's sulking to make somebody feel bad. It's really nice to butter up somebody. It's really hard to put your finger on whether or not it happens, because it's like being the proverbial frog in the slowly boiling water to be the target of manipulation. It's only after you're out that you realize the full extent of what's going on. But there are clues. Maybe your friendship feels unnecessarily complex. When others ask about your friendship, you're at a loss for words. It's complicated. It's the best you can muster. Another clue, as a result of this friendship, less happy, less secure, less confident, you have changed for the worse without quite realizing it. But somehow, you're the one always apologizing, or you might just have the feeling that something is always off. You can ask your friend what's wrong, but you just get more confused by the answer or the resulting silent treatment. Signs of emotional manipulation can be any of these clues. Indeed, a 2016 study unsurprisingly found that manipulation hung together with lower levels of important characteristics of friendship, such as being able to express personal thoughts and feelings, providing comfort when necessary, simply being fun to be with, and always being there for each other, which, by the way, in research speak is called a reliable alliance. Number 1. Were they friends simply because they were siblings? When we have a comparable background and similar lives, we sometimes force a friendship. Similarity somehow makes us believe that we ought to be friends. But whether you went to the same elementary school or look like spitting images of each other doesn't matter. What really matters? Well, over 1,400 individuals were assessed by a 2012 study. Some of them had friendships with individuals of a different race, sexual orientation, or gender, and some of them didn't. Those with cross-category friendships have made it less important for their friends to have similar lives, values, and experiences. What have they concentrated on instead? The real building blocks of friendship: trust, integrity, respect, and being there for each other. But ItsFunneh was only friends with the KREW members because they're siblings, not because of their personalities. What do you think about ItsFunneh? Did you know that she isn't part of the KREW anymore? Let us know in the comment section. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.